Scans show the Tyranid numbers growing exponentially within the Hive City. Retaking those sectors is a lost cause. Bombardment from orbit risks collateral damage, so we need a more targeted approach. Commandeer a Nova Cannon implosive warhead from the Navy supplies in the Astra Militarum depot and deliver the payload by rail. We shall collapse the superstructure from below.
Demolition tactics are my favorite tactics. Sandstorm, blotting out our visibility.
Battle disturbs Avarax's arid landscape. Dust squalls can arise with little warning. If conditions obscure the path, look for the flashing guideposts.
Survey the terrain while you can. Secure that equipment. Check for cloaking virus seals. We do not want our armor compromised in combat. Finished and ready. Lieutenant Titus, we have secured the Militarum depot.
Activate the Quartermaster's console and wake the machine spirit. Instruct it to load the implosive warhead onto the train and assist it when necessary.
Master. Awaiting your instructions.
Machine! Prepare a Nova Cannon implosive warhead for transport.
Acknowledge. Commencing transport protocols. Attention. Services not found. Operators required to complete the transport process.
Stay there, fucking agent! I am a trying my brain. What is that? Into my brain. Missions prepared for transit to Master. Provide your command authorization to dispatch Damn those trucks and drones and their stamps. Authorized!
Good. Escort the payload to the train.
Brother, the blueprints say we can utilize it. The sneaky bastard is down. Administering stims. For the Emperor! Rebel Vulture sent. Calibrate your aim, brother. Replenished and ready. For the Emperor! Banner, ready to deploy. For the Emperor! Disappointing! That fucker is fine! Keep them, bastard! Another bloody sandstorm incoming! High beast fighting!
Signs have returned to normal.
I thought we would have encountered more Xenos by now.
Obstruction detected. Removal is required to commence.
I will see it done.
Declutter complete.
There! Go there, dig in. Tyranid fly! Frag grenade out! Ready! Still your mind! What is that? Available. Shoot me a leg and I will take your arm. Closing the gap.
Department Terminator Ordnance Transfer 3639 loading complete. Manifest updated.
Medical supplies. Brothers do not need thanks. We remember.
Where shall I plant this flag?
That is Swapping out magazine. Iron King, ready. Ordnance in place, Lieutenant. Give us the word.
Good. Deploy it.
Tyranid fly marked. Smells like forget those stim injectors. Still is administered. Now, magazine in. Time to bury those hive abominations.
Error. Engine power depleted. Initiating charging cycle. Departmental unitary penalties will be assessed.
Of course, the Forsaken power is depleted.
Talassa, I have multiple swarms moving to your location. You have their attention. Deal with them swiftly. We will not get another shot at this.
Tyranid on the open tracks. Let us crush them with an engine. Defend the train immediately.
Dispatching engine. Ensure all sight. Carry sound. Departure. Dispatch.
Brace for shockwave. Doubtful anything went through that. No Xenos bioscans. Mission successful, Thomas. Return to the battle lodge.
Ignoble Metrian has defied multiple summons to withdraw from the Mechanicus facility on Avarax, and we do not know why. Captain Acheron has tasked me to aid in your retrieval of the Magos biologists before the Tyranids completely engulf the mining base, causing unnecessary loss of data.
Performing our duty as our prime, Magos. Atmospheric conditions are suboptimal to mission deployment and evacuation. This is as close as I can get you to the Longinus Gamma facility.
We might request additional armaments for that Trygon.
Take heed, Viridian. Trygon target acquisition vectors are unknown. Best to keep moving and stay together. Projecting a sense of tactical dominance may deter it from attacking. For now.
There are Tyranids here! Reloading! Trygon incoming! Magazine out! Magazine in! Finished and ready! Check that spot.
Advance! If the Xenos tunnel beast tries to hold us, cut through it!
Here it comes. Hold formation and advance. Trygon attack!
Xenos Titanora, marked! Avenging
Sending frag grenade!
advantage.
Synchronize movement and press forward. Make haste with singular purpose. If the sand swallows these footprints, the Trygon will seize the opportunity.
Prepare to reposition.
Check that spot. Tyranid slide blocked.
This foothold is a bulwark against the burrower.
View your packs, brothers. That is where we need to be.
Tyrion welcomes you to launch in his Gamma Bio research facility. Please do not disturb the lift. It would be a waste. I have no music to play while you descend. Use the silence to contemplate your futile, brutal existence in service to a desiccated cause.
Something is amiss with this servo skull.
Viridian, the servo skull is enslaved to an unknown master.
Irritant signal silenced. Continue to discuss your fate amongst yourselves. It changes nothing.
Place your faith in Magos Gallium, brothers.
A suggestion: abandon Gallio's misguided vendetta against the Magos biologists. Do you know what Gallio and Nutrien achieved together in the past? Ask about Project Zeta 6 if you ever speak to him again.
Were I bothered by the servo skull's incessant taunts and shooting himself.
Method of execution: decapitation, desiccation, defenestration, dismemberment, disembowelment, drowning, dissection. Would you like to hear more?
That servo skull deserves extra scrutiny, and so does the metal. Once I heard of a servo skull performing songs. Just what these
Righteous reek is a beacon to the Tyranids. Drawing closer and closer.
The thickness of these walls should provide ample time for the recitation of battle litanies. We shall pit the strength of a Trygon size against Imperial construction. No Trygon shall compromise our objective. We are not intimidated by its revolting carnage.
I was worried you had fallen victim to Metrian's mastery of malphonic disruptive frequencies, but now the uncomfortable sensation associated with relief cools my remaining skin. Be warned, Viridian. Metrian cannot hope to stand against you alone, so she will lie and store in hope the Xenos swarm will devour you. Case in point, she has enslaved that servo skull as a crude mouthpiece. But give her word zero credibility for the mission's sake. At your own.
I trust you will hold this ignorant There's no going back.
This is Magos Gallia. I hereby order you to turn your weapons on each other.
Wants to fight! It seeks to drown us in sheer numbers.
Statis, the facility is well stocked in mining gear. Requisition melter charges to eradicate the tunnels and halt the infestation.
Authorize those festering holes with molten hatred. Purify the infected tunnels. The melter charges. fresh from the sea. Swapping out magazine. Go there, dig in. Melter charge incoming! Avenging cleanse those Xenos creatures!
My substructure demolition achieved.
When you die,
Keep scanning for signs of the Trygon. Airborne ready. The Imperium's living down here. Tunneling Xenos! Killing the Imperium's hammer!
you passed the correct door.
Jump back to you then. Set her up now!
Hawk available.
Move up in
Inside the facility, you'll find Metrian cowering in her data enclave.
Gallia, old friend of mine. If you missed our binaric discourses, you could have sent communication. I observe you still pathetically claim to fuse of soft tissue. Remember, meat lacks efficiency, whereas metallic alloys stave off corrosion and degradation for far longer.
How far you have fallen, ignorant, that I must drag you back into the light.
Restoring vitality. And return to your side, brothers.
Without Ignoel Metrian, you would all be dead by now.
All turning back now.
Behold the truth of my faults. I am but a humble brain, patched into a mining facility, and nothing more. What reason exists to pull me from recording biomass coalescence data firsthand? I pose no threat to Gallia or the Imperium, even if I should fall.
Disconnect her synaptic tethers from the facility command terminals. Stand firm. I expect her to route Xenos to assault your locus.
Hold this territory.
Kill zone locked.
Within the sphere of console negation.
machinery is ours.
Jarvin, this is a pathetic trick, thwarted by a power cell.
Generator needs a new power cell.
I beseech you, Galio. Bear witness to the summation of our divine arithmetic from long ago. Remember Project Zeta 6?
As my theorems predicted, your life vector has converged with renegade factors and Zeta 6. It was a waste of computational resources and one perfectly good Grox. Surrender now, and perhaps leniency can be granted. After the mind probes, of course.
You are a redundant functionary. Your Astarte shall die here, alone, in the dark.
One does not forestall justice. Take priest.
Futile, impotent waste of gene seed. You trifle with the only hope against the hive mind the Imperium has left.
Stay dead, buddy. Even some more of them. The armory provides. I am within the field. I have slain the tech priest's connection.
Return to Metrian's containment unit. See, Metrian, the more you thrash, the deeper you set our hooks.
Hit them, bastard!
These tender drops of Astarte's flesh have accomplished nothing, Galio. My imagination was already achieving my designs. You are fools, peasants. Silence, Metrian. Meridian, confirm possession of her quivering mass of computational gray matter.
I hold the tech priest's ranger, and am resisting the urge to smash it.
Pilot, Meridian is ready for evacuation. Sending updated extraction coordinates to you now, Meridian.
Some warrior. Found medical supplies. Boons of the Imperium. Still suggested.